Vybz Kartel on more than one occasion allegedly tried to end Popcaan's life. I must emphasize the word allegedly because lately there has been a censor around any data that is shedding light on Kartel's involvement in illicit activities of the worst kind. Before I divulge into the plot of how Kartel wanted Popcaan to go 6 feet under, first I have to show you some key points of Kartel's characteristics in the early stage of his career as a dancehall artist. I don't know if it is a slogan, slang, or an anthem that his fans all seem to be echoing. That is the free world boss. I am no expert in the law, but I make sense of the little knowledge and intelligence I have. That catchy free world boss slogan portrays to me how quickly these so-called fans forget when Kartel reigned like a dictator god in his Gaza camp. This controversial picture of him portraying himself as a god sitting on his throne in the clouds and a woman kneeling and worshipping him speaks volumes to what I am conveying to you. This is Make We Talk channel. Please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and feel free to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. When Kartel parted from the alliance led by Rodney Price, aka Bounty Killer, he started a smear campaign against Bounty, also called the General. The breakdown in the relationship was as a result of Bounty forbidding Kartel not to war with Assassin, who now goes by the name Agent Sasko.
I just know that Kartel is a youth that I met and I rate him and respect his talent, and I try hard with him and he reached a certain stage and I don't know what went wrong with him, but him head just start get swell. Remember 2004 Kartel was supposed to be on tour with me. Yeah. Kartel never came and remember that's why I even speak about it. I never even hold a grudge. People didn't remember because nobody never see changes in the relationship. After that, Elephant Man birthday party 2005. Yeah. Kartel a fight with another member from the alliance. He is a killer and Kartel a fight in a dance. Yeah. All because of Kartel and him ignorant attitude. Kartel a clash with Assassin. They ask, what the purpose? How the Assassin start clash? Because we record a song with Assassin from about 2003. Yeah. And Kartel and Assassin start was 2004. Yeah. And then Kartel come like he want me join him. And I say, well, we Assassin a fight because we Assassin used to part together. Him can't give me no reason. I mean, I see no reason because me and him find more than no Assassin listen. Anyway, I tell him love Assassin, man, because Assassin did not push no war. The fight and get Kartel to leave the passa and it done. And Assassin gone doing things, Kartel doing things, and it look like it was a good thing. Kartel a can't barely for me for that, I never know. Because when me I tell him leave Assassin, he never say, no, killer man, the boy diss me, and that let me go kill him, career, and I go war with him. Him just stop. Then time him Beck still, but him stop. How I would do that in Beck's Skype and didn't want to carry on, could have continue, but whatever. I think him a listen to me, I tell him to do the best thing. And him back at him listen and him stop and that done. And him Beck's with me feet.
Fans affiliated with the alliance branded Kartel as ungrateful, as it was Bounty who gave him his big boss into the hardcore dancehall genre. Bounty Killer on a stage in what I would describe as a foreseeable future warns Vybz Kartel what is going to happen to him. These are the powerful words he said.
Only for Kartel, you bite the hands that feed you, you're going to suffer. I gotta go do that.
Mavado, then a member of the alliance, took it up on himself to defend his general's honor by recording disrespectful songs and throwing shades at Kartel. Kartel, who branded himself as the greatest lyricist, fired back, recording disrespectful songs targeting Mavado, which resulted in the rise of the Gaza versus the Gully War that took on a life of its own, similar to the two main political parties in Jamaica and people, including school children, feuding over which side was better. The escalation of the Gaza versus Gully was getting violent, and police had to be in schools to quell the violence of students who were clashing with each other for their alignment with the Gully and Gaza. Correct me if I am incorrect, but these are the most popular and famous artists I can remember that Kartel had under his Gaza umbrella. Black Rhino, Ja Vinci, Gaza Hindu, Lisa Hype, Sheba, Gaza Kim, Shanstam, and Popcaan. Though these artists were making hit songs and were gaining fame and popularity, behind the scenes they did not see their worth in financial gain. It is public knowledge that the Gaza boss controlled the finances and gave them what would be considered a stipend. These artists couldn't voice their concern out of fear for the world boss, who had an entourage of gunmen affiliated with the Klansman gang. It is rumored that if any of the artists fell out of line, they would be punished by getting beaten by this entourage of gangsters, just like what happened to an 18-year-old Gaza Kim, who was severely beaten for allegedly being an informer. She was accused of telling Kartel's baby mother that he was having affairs with other women. Gaza Kim strongly denied the allegations of being an informer. World Boss publicly booted Lisa Hyper from the camp for being caught in a viral video performing some sexually forbidden act. Black Rhino fled the Gaza after being allegedly called by Kartel to get a beating for merely violating a code. Ja Vinci left because he felt he wasn't paid well by the world boss. He did a heartfelt song titled In My Life Why, where he articulated the point of him being a famous singer on tour, yet his immediate family is still struggling. After those popular artists at the time left, the rest remained out of fear, including Popcaan. I don't know if you take notice, but I notice all the artists that left the Gaza camp under controversial circumstances. When they are doing an interview and when asked any question in relationship to the world boss, their body language looks timid and their answer is more on a mutual caution level. Vanessa Bling, aka Gaza Slim, was named by Kartel as a deliberate mockery for the replacement of Gaza Kim, who was more on the chubby side of body composition. The world boss did collaboration with these remaining artists, yet they never elevated to his status. They were under his control, while he continued to live a double life, being the top-ranking and famous DJ and rolling with the gangsters. Before Vybz Kartel was officially arrested and charged for the disappearance and murder of Clive Lizard Williams in 2011, is linked to organized criminality came under the Jamaica Constabulary Force's radar, which led to his arrest and questioning by the police on several occasions. But he was always one step ahead of the police, so nothing never sticks. Before Kartel was sentenced, there was an under-the-surface writ brewing between Popcaan and the world boss, where Popcaan was shunned in silence because he wasn't visiting Kartel behind bars and showing his presence in support of the accused defendants, as other members under the Gaza umbrella were, such as Vanessa Bling, who went to the extreme to get herself arrested by giving false statements that she saw Clive Lizard Williams alive after they were charged with his murder. The world boss thought Popcaan was moving shady and suspiciously, like he was secretly giving the lawmen information on them. Unbeknown to Popcaan, Kartel was telling the others to give an extra eye out for Popcaan because he was a sellout. Since Kartel's incarceration, Popcaan had moved on to get different management, which skyrocketed his career for him to becoming an international superstar in comparison to being under the Gaza camp, where he was at a stagnant level. Many persons are of the view that Kartel behind bars is jealous of Popcaan's elevation and wants him to bite the dust. Vybz Kartel was allegedly linking with Black Man, now incarcerated leader of the Black Man's fraction of the Klansman gang. It is alleged, and I emphasize alleged. You viewers can draw your conclusions. Kartel's jealousy of Popcaan heights to superstardom in dancehall corroded Kartel's mind to the point of him orchestrating a plot from his jail cell to end Popcaan's life. This is an audio extract I got from Politric's watch of the main witness who was responsible for getting Black Man and his gang convicted and serving life in prison. This is what he said he knew about the plot to put Popcaan 6 feet under.
The second attempt at Popcaan was that one say, you know, him boss, him God, make a call say, him use Popcaan send one T60 Gardella. You see him T60 here cook some talk about a Popcaan and about a T60 they give bubble sparks. So Kartel say get a link from Della say Popcaan carrying a T60 over there. So Black Man forget with them. But on I think on cheat he keep in December over there and in compound some 4-wheel bike in compound. No for them company 4-wheel bike. And the man get a car say, then dad up on a 4-wheel bike. And the man say, yo, same way like how they want off a bridge for the man on the burger and in a car there. Same way they want off a bridge for Popcaan. So anytime Popcaan reach on the bridge, the man just put up everybody with him. The man everybody the man kill off when he touch the bridge. But I don't think Popcaan come on the bridge. Popcaan must go Portmore way that night there. That saved Popcaan, I mean Popcaan are dead that night there. So I 2 times when I go for Popcaan, not just one. When I go for him at Elsha Main Road, they not try to kill him in December, so when he got Della cheat and left from the cheat at Della. So man plan to kill him when he left from the cheat, but he never come on the bridge, he go Portmore way.
Some would say Popcaan is under protection from Obia, as he is a native of St. Thomas Parish, a parish known to have the most Obia practices per square mile. But I believe God, the Heavenly Father, guided him and protects him from the traps of his enemies.